Alright. Just gotta wait a quick second. And then we should be good. So, in any case, hello everyone, it's a failed programming error that just refused to be fixed. Code here. And, well, today I'm doing that extra Genshin stream again. Genshin, the game that currently only happens outside of the regular schedule. But here it is, doing it again. So hello to anyone who's ready to show up. Neon, for example, the first one here today. Welcome to the stream. How is you today? So last time we played Genshin, I started a story quest, which we're not gonna finish today, probably, because it's way more important that we get onto... There we go, this is the one that I started, but it's way more important that we get onto the main story, for which we need to talk to Candace. So, the village chief's house. And don't worry, we will get back to the story quest at some point, but let's do one thing after another. Man, that's far away. Good thing I don't have to walk there. Imagine I had to walk that entire distance. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. There we go. Aru village. I am ready to progress. I think. Let's see what's up. Difficult boss fight, mobile game was annoying. Ooh, I can imagine. I can imagine. Plus, a lot of mobile games aren't the nicest to control either, so I guess that might have been part of the annoyance. Not like I know for sure, because I don't know what mobile game exactly you're talking about. But then again, even if you mention what game you were talking about, I'm not sure if I still would know, because chances are I haven't played it, because I don't play a lot of mobile games. There they are. Alright. I'm ready to progress. Talk to me. Alright, let me just... There we go.
Has everyone arrived?
Well, so far I just see Candace.
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Okay.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them.
Please, wait a moment.
What's the matter? What is
Before
wrong?
attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
No,
What do you need?
I can't
Promise
make
me
any
that
promises.
You won't commit to anything too reckless.
Okay, that especially I cannot promise.
What do you think?
Sure, I'll try not to. But knowing how our story usually goes,
Okay.
you know. Akasha pulses, the Kalpa flame rises. Alright, let's go. I am ready. Had to beat Raiden weekly with only one character. Okay, that seems pretty tough. Well, I have Zhongli, who would definitely be very helpful in accomplishing that because of his shield. But it still wouldn't be easy. Yeah, no, that definitely wouldn't be easy. So yeah, I know what you mean. Hard, but technically doable. But that seems like a big yikes. Congrats on doing it.
Everyone's here so early. But why isn't anybody talking?
Because they probably still don't like each other. Okay.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
We can start now. I am here, therefore the story can progress. After some discussion and debates, the group finally works out a detailed plan together.
Sure this is gonna work?
Not even Spinner has beaten it.
Gotta
Okay
admit,
then.
It's bold.
Fingers
Really
crossed they will
impressed.
eventually.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
Alright. Black screen. What's gonna happen once the screen comes back? We're outside now, okay.
Finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later.
Alright, Dia's out of here.
Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
Well,
That's what I wanted to hear.
oh,
Take care.
way too high difficulty spike. Guardian Tales, huh? I think I might have heard of it at some
Well,
point, but I don't
traveler,
really know anything
I
about
love
it.
Judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
I guess it has been. I mean, we came up with a
I'm
plan,
not that
so
at
that's good.
stating a strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
We'll make our move the next Jangarba day. Alright.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
I don't deserve that trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
The pain continues with more.
Speak for
Ah.
themselves.
Well, good luck with that. I wish you the best of luck.
We stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
Will we? I'm not
very
sure I
glad
will.
to
My
hear
memory sucks.
I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing.
Why, thank you, but I
Only
won't
when
look
you're
out for
safe
my
can
safety.
Plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Yay, thoughts and prayers. Let's go. Alright. Meet up with Hatham. He's over here. Okay. Alright, let's go. Stupid mosquito. Oh my god, yeah, no, mosquitoes are a pain in the ass. Nobody likes them. Why do they exist? Absolutely horrible creatures.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Like, oh my god, why?
I'll hit them.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah. Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We
True.
won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
Fair point.
I hope this is clear to you.
Oh, it's always clear to me. I understand and accept.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Who cares about morale?
Didn't
We're
we already
fighting.
do that during
We're
the meeting?
fighting the academia, basically.
Never have enough words of encouragement.
And the Fatui.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
Thank you all,
We all
Hatham.
have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like
He has a vision that's more than enough to work better than any
course.
soldier.
Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight.
And he has a vision.
Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single
And a lot
day.
of them don't have the luxury of a vision.
Being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
Wow.
This guy. Huh. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
I
have
do
a good
remember.
memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this.
Huh.
Think. Those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong
I
direction.
mean, that's possible,
The
or they're
wizard,
spreading lies, as always.
Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that
Oh, it
occurred
is.
in the desert thousands
It is
of years
absolutely
ago?
possible. Another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution. It could be. The only purpose the mosquitoes have are some pollinate plants, and other types are food for other animals like fish. Let's face it, there are no animals that rely exclusively on mosquitoes to consume, I'm pretty sure. Plus, there are lots of other bugs that can pollinate. Why can we not get rid of mosquitoes? Horrible creatures, I hate them. As does everyone. I mean, to be fair, it's not all mosquitoes that are annoying. It's specifically the female ones. If I'm not mistaken, right? It's only the female ones that should all die. Then again, the males would also go extinct by, you know, by proxy, because no more reproduction and stuff. But still. The males can come by without having to rely on sucking blood. Why can't the females do the same thing? It's horrible. Mosquitoes are the killer mosquitoes. Made to kill others. Yes, see, now that sounds better. Made to kill others? Much better than the regular ones.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms.
Maybe that has something. Maybe that has a connection to the forbidden knowledge again.
That's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge.
We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
I mean, there must be some significance to
In
that.
case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
That's right.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Oh. Okay, then. Well, let's be on our way. 777 meters away. How nice. Let's go. Nice number. Me likey. Alright, where is we? Over here. Ah, it's that base. If Zhongli and Venti suddenly said that they were the Archon undercover, who would be the most believed in? Honestly, I'm gonna say Zhongli. I'm gonna say more people would believe Zhongli than Venti. Because of how knowledgeable he is and everything, while Venti is just, you know, an alcoholic. I think, Zhongli would definitely sound more believable. Venti, just because of his alcoholism, would probably come across as like a jokester. Did fake his death. True, that is also true. That is true. If he said it now, then it would be like, wait, no, he died. Fair counterpoint you've raised. But Venti definitely doesn't sound very believable unless he actually proves it, which, let's face it, he has his ways to kind of semi-prove it, I suppose, but not exactly. Like, he has the Valen to back him up, technically. but that's about it. Like, he can't even, because of course he lost his noses too, so his powers are also limited to just his vision. Honestly, with the benefit of
You
Dvalin,
made it.
I think Venti might actually, in that case, Venti might actually be more
I gave him
believable.
some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Yes.
How's the work going?
Ashtar did get locked up. But, Dvalin
Ah,
didn't.
yes. We have fixed the devices.
Dvalin
according
is
to your
still free.
instructions. One of them
So,
is
yeah.
already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
Yes.
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Oh, I'm not scared.
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
What for?
That's an interesting response.
If I go mad, I go mad, but I
We're
won't
not
because
going
I'm the
to use this
protagonist.
just
I have
yet.
plot armor.
As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Huh? Me? What exactly should I
Do you
record
believe
into
we
it?
can save Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What I may lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions. No, I absolutely
Good.
do believe it.
Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
Oh, I'm ready.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Huh.
Yes,
Alrighty then, what for?
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready. Obviously, I didn't put Nahida and Raiden into this debate because it's rather really obvious. Yeah, especially with Raiden. Because the entire nation still worships her. And with Nahida, well, it's not like the nation worships her, but they are aware, kind of. Although the most obvious one would probably be Raiden. Because, let's face it, most of the populace hasn't seen Nahida. Whereas with Raiden, everyone has definitely seen her, so they know what she looks like. Nahida would still be very believable if she talked about it and was able to show off her power and everything, but people wouldn't be able to probably know at first glance unless they were told. Because again, they don't really see her a lot. They just use her noses as the internet. Alright, I'm ready.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hey,
As a
already,
result,
success. How
we've
nice.
changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure. Okay, okay. He gets outside and touches some grass. When even the god of grass hasn't touched grass in a while because house arrest. Sad.
Now, open your eyes.
Alright.
Here.
Nahida's a true gamer, yes. The nature god locked
Read it out
inside, managing the internet. Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of this recording, you still follow hidden instructions for the
It's
sake
done.
of something. What a fascinating experience.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
You don't get anything, but I don't either this time
And
around.
that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may
True.
find it hard to believe, But for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. And this device has always supported you during times of need.
Uh-huh.
After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
Very reliant on it.
A fool? A machine?
Someone is going to lose their streak again.
Slave to orders.
True, at least Rob's streak wasn't
And
too
that's
long
why
up until
rules are
now.
so important. In addition,
The last
those who
streak
understand
break
the
wasn't
rules
that
can
long
delineate
ago.
boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Possibly, they're interested in a lot of weird stuff.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
Gotta make some
I'm
new
going to take
experiences.
those
Also,
to the
Sid,
office
hello!
as
How are
well.
you doing? Welcome to the
You
stream!
head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Hello, hello! We're just playing the newest update of Genshin.
Small projects?
We're
Hanging
going
out
to
in
tinker with
Sumeru.
the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Still think I'm honestly thinking I should pull for Nahida at this point, by the way. I know I keep saying I want to save up for even more Zhongli duplicates, but on the other hand, Nahida. Honestly, Nahida might throw me off of my Zhongli streak. But I kind of want her. Her attacks, just the look of her attacks already is more than enough reason for me to want to get her. And I mean, hello? Plus, her burst charges up so quickly. Super quick charge up for her burst. Her attacks look amazing. Plus, there aren't many Dendro characters around right now, so maybe I should get her just to have another Dendro character. Like, there are quite a few reasons for me to get her. If you want Nahida, then just do it. I am honestly so tempted right now. Super tempted. Like, I have a few pulls, but I'm not guaranteed to get her, for example, because I don't have guarantee, because the 50-50, I can still lose the 50-50. I think I might potentially, maybe not today, but maybe next week I will do some pulls. I don't know, but look at her. Gone over the weekend, there are so many Genshin cosplays. I mean, Genshin is still pretty popular. I mean, I guess its popularity has died down a little bit over time, but it should still be very popular as far as I'm aware. So yeah, makes sense there would be quite a few cosplays. I'm pro Nahida for Code. I mean, honestly, if you've seen Nahida, you would know how amazing she is. I mean, honestly, she's the goddess of nature. But she's never gone outside. She stays inside her room managing the internet. The goddess of nature stays inside her room her whole life managing the internet. I think that is so amazing.
For transferring commodities back and forth. And those that
I adore her.
to stay a while.
I absolutely
Though it is where
do.
many things come to settle.
But here's the thing, if I do get Nahida, I don't even know who in my team I would replace. Because Clea and Fischl work really well together for the overload reactions. Zhongli is absolutely necessary for my team for shield, and Jean is the only healer I have on my team. So, But yeah, there's the trial, exactly. I checked that trial. That's how I got to learn the amazingness of her attacks. Alright, we're moving up here now. Back to the caravan. Oh, but here's Sid about the Minecraft thing. I did kind of check something again. I completely forgot that we were running that the server's running on Fabric instead of Forge, and I think the biome mods are for Forge. Not sure if there are versions for Fabric, but I think there is at least a Forge version for Origins, so if there aren't Fabric versions for the other mods, I guess a switch to Forge could solve the problem, but I'm not entirely sure. I should have probably checked that earlier, though. I'm building a second team for the Spiral Abyss and so. That is also true. That is also true. Having a second team really doesn't hurt. But part of me thinks that having Nahida in the adventuring party would be really nice. We'll see. We'll wait and see. Let's progress a little bit more and then I'll decide.
How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
It's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
Well,
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind
gonna
these
work on it now.
so-called
Ooh, okay.
advantages.
Okay.
Hitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
There's just one thing I'm slightly worried about, which is, and I'm gonna be fully honest here, the map art progress. Which is to say that to pull the map art off, I'm very heavily, because of how detailed it is. Especially because I'm using the staircasing technique this time around, which is even more complicated, like way more complicated. So I'm very heavily relying on projecting the blueprint into the world so I don't mess up. If we switch to Forge, I'm gonna have to look for a new way to do that, because what I'm currently using for that is also in Fabric, but I'm sure I can find something. Plus, I can always, in the meantime, just do the easier parts of the map art. That is also a possibility. But man, why is staircasing so goddamn difficult to do with a map art? It's so complicated. I hate it. But I did that to myself. My team is straightforward. Just Geo. I mean, that's fair. You're just gonna struggle with some of the elemental shields, I imagine. Like the goddamn Electro Hammer for Tui, guys.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
Probably not be switching. Okay, in that case I won't have any problems.
Why don't you help me persuade Sino?
Just gonna be the tough part of finding the
We agreed
versions.
to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Oh.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here.
Again, Sino and Al-Haytham still don't get along.
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire.
Before they make the shield appear easy. I mean, fair point, but what if there's multiple of them?
I can't accept your principles.
You gotta be real fast in that case.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know.
Alright, hit me with it.
Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Uh-huh.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City.
Okay.
My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this place
Oh, I'm sure he knows, he just doesn't
Of course
care.
He does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
He did say that just being cautious
Also
won't
said
get
that
us
with the help
anywhere.
of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
Sino has a heart.
I believe a mantra
Ain't
who
that
actually
nice?
care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Alrighty
You're
then.
making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
If there is no other way, I can help. I know what I'm doing. I absolutely do not, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
I knew you would say that.
I absolutely have no idea what I'm
Some of
doing.
the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Rahman and his comrades.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please,
Well, damn, that's...
lend us your support.
Well, that's a brave bunch.
Show you
Okay.
the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well then, get ready to die.
Now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse.
Alright.
Remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety.
Yeah, but
Since you
we
and
can't
Archon
just focus on
recognize the
safety.
significance of this operation.
Not like you agree with all
There
Hatham,
should
but
be no
still.
more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Alright.
The guard should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Oh, I'm on it. Go get the guards. Hello.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This
Well,
is
you're the
secret
one who screamed
operation.
initially.
I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need.
A lot of men.
But who exactly
And
are you
yeah.
planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting?
Or just some eremites.
Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Akhmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Well then.
I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Let's get to it. Come on.
Contact them immediately.
Okay, the plan so far, we got them convinced. You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Well, ain't that nice?
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
Then
I'm
leave.
even a little
You're not
worried.
contributing anything to this
Guards
plan.
already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra. Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
Well...
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
Alright.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Which is
Second,
beneficial for
this
us.
is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention.
The Academia covering shit up is actually beneficial to us this time.
Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually,
Which is why it's important we go along with
considering
Al-Haytham's
the
plan.
power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers.
But that has changed.
Things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
I've changed Sino's way of acting.
That's true.
I've changed him.
But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
It's used to him
Because
working
my personal
alone.
data has been entered into the Akasha.
It's used to him working
That's true,
alone.
But the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By
But
sorting
there's
and
also
analyzing
emotions.
entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
Nope.
Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance?
Al-Haytham spitting some wisdom.
Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive
not
and
anymore.
principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another.
We do enjoy a good old-fashioned chaos. It's just a simple chaos.
In the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Alright, then let's move forward with the plan.
So glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
I couldn't pay attention because you literally skipped the meeting for me. From my point of view, it was skipped. I'm confident that we can do this, though.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
They're coming!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Luxembarbo?
This
Hello?
is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
Well done,
Great honor
Paimon.
to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Great acting, Paimon. Nice to meet you too.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
Oh.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Alright.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
The guard immediately brings over a map. Sino circles the location
In
of the
2
operation
days,
on it.
We will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them.
No casualties because we
questions
want to
about the time or location?
question all of them. Yes.
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Well, get to it.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power.
Alrighty.
We will move out in 2 days.
Oh no, do I have to wait again? Oh no, here comes the waiting game. The most fun part of any Genshin stream. Isn't it the most fun part? So anyway, how was everyone's day? Hope everyone's doing well. I know not a lot of people are here right now, because it's, for one, out of regular schedule, and for another, it's Genshin. Which I still think is sad that a lot of people aren't that interested in it. Maybe that will change once I put the whole AR60 F2P in the title. Okay, I guess we're ready.
It's time for the operation. Let's go meet Sino in the desert.
On our way. I am ready for this. I am so ready. So, we're definitely gonna have some combat action, I believe. After all, the capture has to be convincing. So how could we not have some good old-fashioned combat?
Others have arrived already. Let's hurry over.
Wait a moment.
Oh?
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
Fine.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Very good reasoning.
The Eremites are approaching from the west.
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Make sure nobody can get away. Not like they're gonna try to get away, but you don't need to know that.
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Come on. The Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
And he's not going to, because it's gotta be convincing.
Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
Good acting,
I'm
Rahman.
not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we
Let's go.
are not to be messed with.
I am ready. I'll make it quick. Don't worry. I'll make it quick. Because we're pals. Oh my god. Plus, I completely forgot that Sumeru actually has NPCs that can fight. I keep forgetting that there are actually NPCs that can fight. Ain't that something? Nice little bonus, but honestly I don't even need the help. I really don't need the help, but thanks anyway. You know what? It's been a while. Gotta use that at least sometimes, especially considering how much damage it does. Jesus. Alright.
It's over.
Now
We
surrender.
have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Good.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Good acting. Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
the guards got a furious looking Raman and the others away.
Mahamatra
Going
stated,
smoothly
"I will
so
now take
far."
my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
On it. You find some a place free of potential eavesdropping. Yeah.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes. Things went perfectly.
Now, what do we do next?
And that punch you gave Raman there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Sino.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for
Ah
us.
yes, time for the next
Go
step,
join
I
up with her.
suppose.
She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with
I'm a
us?
little worried about that too, but it's best to play it as safe as possible, right?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side.
Alright.
He knows I won't make jokes about things like this.
I
If
guess
we need
that's
help, Tainari is the
decent.
best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Yeah, no, I'm getting right to it. No time to waste. The stream is far from over, so we have all the time to go there and not keep anyone waiting. Let's pick up Dia and let's go. Dia, come on, I need to introduce you to someone.
Dia, we're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late.
Sorry, we still had to
By the
beat some
time it
people
took
up,
you to
you
get
know.
Here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sure you did.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting
Also,
here.
hello,
You've
Gabe.
got important stuff to take care of.
How are you on this fine day? I still need to finish watching your previous... Like, I'm skipping around a little bit in your previous FNF stream. Currently... in the middle of checking out the Starcatcher thing again. Much like you, I am very disappointed that it hasn't been updated in such a long time. It's one of my favorite remix mods out there as well. Maybe it will get updated again eventually, but who knows, it really has been a long time. And I'm really excited to see what you think of Hotline, specifically. That's gonna be fun. Doing fine, had another laser session on my face now. Ooh, okay, getting rid of some of the hair again. Yeah, that is good. I hope everything's going smoothly. Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky. Hotline was amazing. It is amazing.
Serious look on your face.
I'm curious to see how many of the song
All joking
references you
aside,
got.
I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as
Like,
possible.
especially on Expurgated. Expurgated, the entire song is just
Our
references.
responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
Also, yeah, the doctor's gonna be a
Dealing
problem.
with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, It would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
But yeah, Hotline, like Expurgated alone, had references to Tricky, Hypno's Lullaby, Garcello, the OG, my man, Trolls. So many references in Expurgated. Like, trying to think of some more. I mean, Annie, I think, was referenced in it as well. Camel. Yeah, no, Camellia. Camellia was definitely in there. Absolutely. That's when all the doubles and triples showed up. But yeah, again, Expurgated was just... Expurgated really felt like something that was like a big old celebration to some of the biggest mods out there. I heard Flintstones and Phantom Mania, plus the obvious Megalovania, of course. I think some of the Homestuck soundtrack was in there as well. Other Friends from Steven Universe. The Rick and Morty intro was in there as the outro to the song. But yeah, it's just amazing. Another song idea for the mod, Punishment Time, is just Killer Queen from Hotline, but with Danganronpa reference instead of JoJo. That would also be pretty nice. So, what should we do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari.
Alright, yeah.
If all
We know we
Hayden
gotta
and
introduce you
Sino's
to him.
sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
Ooh, also, Gabe, did you just play the free play songs? Or did you also check the
I'll follow you
extras?
as a bodyguard.
Because there's some good stuff in the extras as well. I'm assuming you also did the extras. Maybe. I don't know. And to think that Hotline is still just a demo. Like, how is Hotline still just a demo? I mean, yeah, the story mode isn't in it yet, but there's so much in it already. Anyway, Genshin, right? Didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
Why, thank you. How generous.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile?
Oh, that's expensive. I don't know if I have one of those. I'm always short on smiles. Can I borrow one from you?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Whoa, are you flirting with me?
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Thank you, dear.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Alrighty then, I guess this just happened.
Only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
Alright, time to meet up with Tainari.
It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
Tainari, I'm coming! Very important business, no time to waste.
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
Alright. We have a plan. We need your help. Sun leads day.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Long time no see.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
That she is.
You must have some big news for me.
Oh, do we ever. Tainari, we want to ask you about something.
Something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me.
Alright.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the Doctor? I want to know where he is.
The doctor, huh?
Yeah, Fatui guy, very terrifying.
Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him.
Well, what do you know about
Actually,
him?
He left Party's DI just a little while ago.
Okay, we just
Already?
missed him.
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask
Him
what it
too?
was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Is that enough?
Sino, you say?
Yeah. Well,
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can.
let's go.
You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
Well,
Anything you don't want to.
but what if
I'll
though?
also get straight to the point.
But what if?
The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Her, huh?
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
What is he after? She's the one who got the connection to the Balladeer, right?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Alright. Oh,
So you mean you're leaving this place?
oh,
soon?
thank you for the follow,
Indeed.
Bext2K.
Otherwise,
Thank you
we
and
would have
welcome.
perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I
Alright.
made a final trip to Pardis DI. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are
Okay.
accurate. No doubt because you recruited many
But
informants.
what is this about
But
is the
you're
question.
Right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive
Oops.
me for asking, but how's the treatment
Yo,
coming
yo.
along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
He
Since you
may.
asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to
Alright,
Snezhnaya.
so he's Frank. Got it. I'll call him Frank from now on.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh.
Genshin Impact?
I
Really?
can't believe your utter lack of faith in
Yes,
me.
really. What
To the
about it?
point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
Yeah,
I
Frank.
have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective.
I mean, he is the doctor, but
I
then
will
again, we
personally
know he's
supervise her
full of
treatment
bullshit.
And see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Fucking amazing.
Hypatia was
It
born in
is
Sumeru
amazing.
And remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya
But yeah,
is
it's a
risky,
really great
and the
game.
Potential benefits are unknown.
I'm really
As the
looking
person
forward to
currently
what else is to come in
responsible for her
this.
treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Wow. Really shutting him down, huh?
I don't know much about the doctor. but
Snezhnaya!
after talking with him, I
Yeah, but that's gonna
realized that
take a while to
just
come
like
out.
many other
That's gonna be the
scholars, he
final
possesses
one,
an
if I'm not
aura of
mistaken. The
arrogance
final
that I've
nation.
come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Do you think he'll just give up on her? He's a Fatui. The Fatui don't give up on shit easily. They're very stubborn.
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Another flashback. Here we go. Well, a chuckle? That's never good.
Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected.
That chuckle is very unnerving, Frank.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling for our return.
Our return? Are all the Harbingers returning?
Take care of everything before I leave. It's just
Is there some kind of gathering going on for the
You're a
Harbingers?
responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or
Must
later,
be something very important going
everyone
on.
must pay the price for what they've learned.
I don't know. It might be good that he's leaving, because then he won't interfere with our plans, probably. Right? Right?
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes.
Wow.
He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can't believe he's actually leaving Sumeru. Again, but him being gone might be beneficial. It might help us. Because him interfering would be incredibly, well, not good.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
Yeah.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Thank you for sharing the information with us, Tainari. We will stay safe, but we will also be semi-reckless, because we always are.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
Well then, let's get to work again.
I have an obligation to do so.
Still thinking, we gotta save Nahida after
All
all.
of this may have started because of me.
Oh? What do you
Recently,
mean?
my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted.
This
My
is
master
weird.
will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened.
You think someone faked his handwriting?
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts.
It's important to figure this shit out.
Becomes critical,
I mean, we're figuring it
I'll
out
leave
now,
the
so...
academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Well, It's
Being
because the
loyal to
academia sucks.
Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing.
Again,
On
the
that
sages just like,
Aren't you
can we
also
just
being
off
quite
them?
distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs.
Huh.
I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
And back to the present? Back to
I
the
see.
present.
So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
I mean, again,
This may
shady
well
bunch
be
of
how
people.
Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Alrighty then, I will remember that.
We'll find a chance to tell him.
Code will remember
Thanks.
that.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Alright, I guess we're going that way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
See you later. Alright. We're on it. We're on it.
According
Oh,
to Tainari, the
immediately
doctor is
skip.
leaving Sumeru
Okay.
soon. I want to
No
check
walking
if the doctor
necessary.
is actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like
If
him.
take care of everything involves
Just to be
Nahida,
safe,
then
let's
yes, we
chase
have
him
to
and see
take
what we
care of
find.
him.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
I mean, I guess that's simple enough.
That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces.
Oh, did he now?
Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
Or he's leading us into a trap. Could be a trap. You never know with these Fatui.
Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
Sorry, Daya, I'll be there in a bit. I just found this Celia and I already know where it's gonna go, so I might as well. It'll only take a second, don't worry about me. Alright. Give me.
Unsolicited.
Getting ever so close to rank 60. Ever so close. Alright, let's keep going.
It's just as I thought.
What's just as you thought? Anything special? This camp, maybe? Is this where we're heading? Yeah, okay, it's this camp.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
Oh.
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Okay, that is simple enough. I can just teleport over there. Go to Port Ormos. And we're here. Let's see. So where exactly could he have gone? Well, apparently he's gone right over here. Ah, the music!
Look! Fatui soldiers!
Well, that was fast.
Tracking skill seems we found the right place.
Again, we just gotta hope it isn't a trap.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Oh, it's gonna be a stealth mission, isn't it? Absolute stealth mission.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snej 9 Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
Ooh.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
Oh?
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
I think I'm already pretty close, but my place to hide is apparently over here. Alright, I also updated my room for my own. I got some new plushies, streamer stuff. Said, ooh, okay. Okay.
This'll do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru, but could it really be that simple? Again, this might be some kind of clever ruse. Who knows? Are we sure he's not planning something? Is it a trap? What's the matter?
He saw us.
And he's waving.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
He's saying that so ominously.
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw on the port just now?
They were all
He's using he used some kind of illusion.
now. They vanished.
So this was a trap.
I had a feeling he might lead us into a trap, but no. I'm just paranoid. But there's nobody around us. He's not gonna do something drastic like blow up the entire port, is he? Like, they wouldn't go that far, would they?
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left.
Apparently the doctor sails out of the harbor.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
This was all just a distraction. I just remembered Hypatia once connected her consciousness to the balladeer. That is exactly why I thought they were after her.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
I'd try to get rid of her.
Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
Guys, we could just use a teleport point. No, there's really no need to run. I can just casually do this. This is much faster than running.
Party's DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Party's DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like
wow.
yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
Don't worry, Tainari, I can kill them.
Deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile.
Well...
I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the people.
Let's go, Tainari!
Who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
You want some help?
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Where even is she?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Oh, I'm on it. They're incredibly weak.
There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, you don't. No, you don't. You stupid Electro Hammer guy. Die right now. Okay. I hate those guys.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's another one.
Lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
You really gotta kill them before they can get their stupid shield up. Okay.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
On it.
Got it.
But what if the doctor is already there?
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken.
But what if it's another illusion? She appears unharmed, but why is she so still? Illusion? Phew, she's just sleeping.
Well, how is she?
Everything's fine. She's sound asleep.
Oh, that's good.
And suddenly it's dark.
So, you think this is over?
What are you doing here? That voice. The Balladeer?
What? The Balladeer is here?
Where is you?
I've missed that look of abject horror.
What the
You've given me
fuck?
that look every time we meet.
What the fuck?
But, where is he?
What are you doing? How are you? Paimon can't see him. So is he a spirit? A ghost? Wait. Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Okay, that is not creepy at
Don't
all.
you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to Hypatia? Hey doctor, heal this bitch. Kicks him off the boat. Again, I feel like that doctor was just an illusion. What did you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to?
Paimon, shut up for a second. This is important.
That's impossible.
This is important, Paimon. I
know
need you to
must
be quiet.
curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
Paimon, please stay quiet for now. Just shush.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
I don't know about that.
To force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
I don't know. Nahida's pretty powerful. The academia acted even faster than we thought.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
Ooh. If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
But are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
The academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. I nearly missed this, Yupaka. Time to do homework. Hello, Rob. Glad to see you didn't miss it in the end. You can't handle having a streak broken again. Glad to know. Glad to know you managed to save your streak. But welcome. I do not accept defeat. how Tord DMs me, saying one word. Yeah, nope. No, Tord does that sometimes. It's weird. Just spamming your inbox like that. Oh, you have 10 new notifications. Oh, wait, it's just one sentence sent one word at a time. It can be kind of tedious with Discord. Even the Academia's theories are correct, and you manage to gain the power of a god of wisdom, the wisdom of a god, probably no longer remain yourself. You'll be the new great Rukkhadevata. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
How so?
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
What the fuck? This is not ominous at all.
Paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
Alrighty then.
To me, the
Venus routine, same.
Is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand the beauty of human emotion.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex.
You're trying to turn me into your follower?
It'll be for your
I'm not gonna pray to some
as well as everyone else's.
Stupid god who
are a species that can
went against me on multiple occasions.
Ignorance.
So that's truly what you believe. Why do you keep... That's truly what you believe. Why do you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her out with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way.
I mean, she is his first follower, basically.
My consciousness and saw my past.
Yup.
Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Well, okay, then is that so?
You're doubting me again?
I always doubt you.
Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
Oh, will I now? Oh, I'm ready. If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
The doctor? It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Yes, Frank is a bitch. Doesn't that make you mad? Turn the Fatui against each other. Smart. Big brain.
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
What?
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new
But
god.
isn't he kind of helping create you right now?
If you think
Create your godhood?
Enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift. Just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia.
Oh?
It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
With what? That look on your face. What are you planning? Is it time for combat?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Oh no, what kind of gift are you bestowing upon me? Thunder? Could it be the Balladeer? I mean, he was initially created as a puppet for A. Like, he was the first prototype. And now he's gonna use the divine knowledge in Sumeru. So he's definitely a god created by the effort of multiple nations. Including, you know, Inazuma. Well,
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
didn't expect that either. He's become milder, but somehow even more deranged. Gonna do my dailies, then watch some Simpsons lurk. Alright, you do that. Thanks for the lurk, Gabe. Thank you.
Where is the storm headed?
Can't be. Is the Balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather? Oh my god, right, because they took Ace Gnosis as well. The Fatui have Ace Gnosis. So of course they can use the power of the Electro Archon. They also have the Geonosis, so they can use the powers of the Geo Archon. They also stole Venti's Gnosis, so they also can use the power of the Animo Archon. They have so many, and they're working with the Academia, which is in the possession of the Dendronosis. This god is gonna be so incredibly powerful. So incredibly powerful. Because of all the different Gnosis he already has.
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
One Gnosis is enough to make a god. They have multiple. This is definitely not what I would consider, you know, a safe scenario for any of us. So, guys, we might be in trouble.
Have the Fatui retreated?
Tainari and Dia over there. Tainari seems to be electro-charged right now. Why? Why is Tainari electro-charged?
Hey, what happened to you?
Was he struck by lightning?
I'm fine.
Were you struck?
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Yeah, it happened to me multiple times during conversation.
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive.
Stupid
Luckily, there were
Balladeer.
only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts
Wow.
of lightning.
Imagine going after your own people like
All
that.
the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Your wound, I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I might have triggered the thunder and lightning. By talking to a psychopath.
I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's as alright as she'll ever be. Phone Desire, I needed a reset to be able to even open Twitch. Wow, that seems really dumb. At least it worked, I guess. She's okay for now, but I want to tell you something.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Would be better than staying out in the open right now with this thunderstorm. Let's head inside. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Yikes! No need to stay out here. Go inside. Hey, Hypatia. We're back.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
Damn.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
Alright.
Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So, Balladeer stuff happened. You recount everything from meeting the doctor but almost to your encounter with the Balladeer while checking up on Hypatia.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't
Well, you better.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
Well, you look mad.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me.
Yeah, well, they have a
As
few
long as I can
nosies
enjoy every
collected.
day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Well, you're not exactly here as a scholar.
I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have a theory. I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness connected to the Balladeer and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
Possibly.
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm not really sure. Maybe the fact that the Balladeer is capable of feeling human emotion, and then decided to repress those emotions, and they're scared that maybe someone can bring him back to his senses. Maybe.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
Well, that's
In other words,
good at
we've
least.
successfully completed the stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
Then let's move on with the next step.
I'm also happy for you.
Yeah, but
Thank
rest.
you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for
Yeah,
now.
please do get some rest.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
Alright, rendezvous time.
Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready, alright. And I absolutely teleported because this storm does not seem like something I want to walk through again. So, yeah. Oh, but I have to wait. Oh, and the storm just ended. 19, huh? There we go. Get to the arranged time. Whoa! What just happened there? What was that? He's busy completing quests. Okay then. Look at that. I guess I got a complete show cancelled.
I have a few references.
You know, I said I wouldn't do that today, but I guess we kind of don't have a choice. Damn, okay. Yeah, no, I saw that. Get away. Fine. Jesus. Well, guess we're doing the story quest. Alright guys, I'm here. Took me a while, I know.
You're here. Is the theater actually closing?
He's been worried sick for a while now. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way back.
Yeah, because we're worried about the theater more than anything right now.
What exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days, and that it's going to be demolished.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
Well...
You know the answer to that.
Yeah, it is a direct order from the academia.
But we're debating them.
There's no need to worry, though. I'm preparing for a public debate with the academia.
Yes.
If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Really? That's terrific. You have my full support, no doubt about that.
Mine too. So what was their excuse anyway? They still not a fan of the theater's programs?
I mean, yeah. They're just stupid.
Good thing they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't even understand, huh?
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not bugs.
Oh my god, they did it. They talked about touching grass. Let's go.
We'll look down on them first.
Don't worry. Everyone here has
Those
your
stupid
back.
people at the academia, go touch grass.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can equally appreciate art. If they don't believe that, send them my way. I got them beat on this subject.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things harder for them at the debate.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe that's something I should do.
There you go.
Ignore him. He's joking. Just do things.
No, throw them off as much as you
No
can.
matter what, we will always support you.
Thank you all so much. Your understanding and support make me feel a lot better.
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during the debate, just shout and the entire Grand Bazaar will be at your beck and call.
There you go.
Gotta show them who has the people.
Really took down like the the scale of everything here. From oh my god, artificial god, back to theater might be shut down.
Theater and organize our thoughts. Sounds good. Inaya should also be back soon.
So yeah, this definitely feels a whole lot less important all of a sudden.
Abby, have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilo. Miss Inaya isn't back yet.
Huh? And off they go.
Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Could she have started arguing with her father again?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Traveler, Paimon, I think I've messed up big time.
What is?
Inaya never planned to come back.
Why would she not plan to come back? Please explain.
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible for what happened. She probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father was targeting her. So she's felt like that this whole time.
Well, the academia hated the performances all since, you know, forever.
She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us. So she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
So even after we decided to go for this debate, she still couldn't bring herself to support it.
And then she just quietly left afterward.
She's too harsh on herself.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. How will you know if you don't try? Anyway, first things first. We have to get her back.
But how?
We start. Sumeru is huge.
I think I might know. Let's start by looking outside the city.
Alright.
Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite. She got a fever from drinking unclean water, so I carried her back. If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater, she might go back and strike out on her own again.
Then let's go take a look.
That we shall.
Let's hurry.
Unless this changed the quest and I can complete the main story again. No, we're sticking to this apparently. Okay. Well, let's hurry this along because we want to get to the Balladeer. And the story quest has kind of become a little bit of an obstacle now. Whoops. Alright, we're at the campsite.
There are signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not.
But it's a possibility.
Let's take a look around first.
Is that her?
Did you hear that?
Is it Inaya?
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
Go, go, go. Look for objective. Well, that is...
We're getting
Oh, there she is.
Yes, we're almost there.
Let me just grab some peaches. Oh, hello. Are they supposed to be a threat? Because they're really not. Alright.
Thank you. There weren't so many big animals in this area before. They chased after me for a long time.
What were you doing here? How dare you run away?
Causing trouble for you again.
Why did you leave by yourself?
You should have passed on a message.
You think we have a chance at winning the debate?
No. I just thought it would take too much effort.
Come on.
Everything happened because of me. If I'm gone, then the situation will resolve itself.
But everyone is trying so hard.
Everyone's working together towards a happier ending. No one should be singled out for blame.
Except Paimon.
It's all
Paimon
right
can always
with
be
me.
singled out for blame.
As long as the theater won't get demolished. You guys are the kindest people I've ever met. You shouldn't suffer so much because of me.
No, we're winning this debate. We're doing this.
Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would blame you. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you. No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilu, there will always be a victim. Whether it's me or the theater.
Why can't the victim be the academia for
Your cake
once?
can have it too. You can't win a debate against the academia. Especially since your opponent will be my father.
Why are you so sure of this?
My father is an extremely demanding man. He's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher and his academic successor.
Mm-hmm.
I tried my best to meet his expectations and did everything I could. But he still wasn't satisfied. Or rather, he had just never been satisfied with me. I'm no genius. But whenever he berated me, it was always as if he was asking me, why aren't you a genius?
Well, those are some tall expectations.
Like I'd know.
You better be a genius.
At first, I thought the father would slowly come to terms with reality. But he just wouldn't stop berating me. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score.
And he was upset that you didn't earn the highest.
All my hard work had finally paid off. That I could finally make father feel some modicum of joy.
Nope, because you weren't first
I
place.
used the embroidery skills I learned at school to make a commemorative gift for him.
Wow.
I thought, even this daughter can make her father happy sometimes. Right?
It's not a problem with you, it's a problem with
You were
him.
embroidering your gift before. I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up. These are not pleasant memories for me.
Yeah, because your dad
I was
sucks.
tired of him yelling at me every day. All I wanted was to see him smile at me. But he was more angry than ever before once I'd given him my embroidery and told him my score. He flung my present to the side.
Okay,
You
then.
think you should be proud of 3rd place? Reflect on why you weren't first.
Because you used your
long
your
I'd
time to
tried
learn
for.
embroidery, something like that.
I only remember my
Wow.
parents arguing. My mother also thought he went over.
At least you had one reasonable parent.
They argued for such a long time. My father eventually stormed out and slammed the door behind him. I didn't get a single sentence of apology or any words of comfort. I've completely given up. We're destined to never understand each other.
How horrible.
So do we kill him
I
or?
don't think you can beat him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience.
True, you know what? It's hard to be, it's hard to beat a genius in a debate, but it's even harder to beat an idiot. And it sounds like he is an idiot, which adds the true challenge on top. Might even be impossible.
Means nothing to him.
Hard to win against a genius, impossible to win against an idiot. The horror of debates.
But when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise. Maybe it'll help you.
Which is? Text entry. Oh, great. What even were their opinions again? Cross opinion, interpret. Oh, we're doing the interpreting thing again.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
Good question. What do we submit here? What would help out?
No. There should be...
Is it the art one?
No.
Nope. I honestly don't know what to pick here.
No.
The final one, of course.
Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life, but she told us that she's very happy to live at the theater now. Although she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She sees that as a blessing. She told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Interpret it?
I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, you ended up at the theater and became one of us.
One of us. One of us.
Happy
No.
experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone, and also gave you the opportunity to become friends with us. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life that you've worked so hard to find.
Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
Yeah, look towards the future. You don't have to be so hard on yourself anymore. This is your new beginning.
When I ran away from home, I swore that I would leave my family conflicts behind.
Well,
You're right.
you gotta confront it to leave it behind, I guess.
Falling right back into it.
Confront it. Put an end to it.
That doesn't matter.
With your own power.
You have a new future waiting for you. Don't let go of the answer you've worked so hard to find.
That's right. If we put our heads together, there's bound to be a way.
You're right. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Unless there is.
I'm not trying to meet his expectations. So why should I give up because of him?
See, now you're getting
I
it.
can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's right.
That's the spirit.
I agree with that.
Let's go. I'll tell my father about the debate. I know him very well. Even if he looks down on us, I know how to make him accept.
Good.
All right, let's go.
Wait, are we back to... Yes! That did it. That did it. We're back to the Archon quest. Thank you. We're back on the Archon quest. Let's go. Back to the bazaar. Sorry for that quick detour. But now we can progress again. Alright.
Alright, everyone is here.
It's time to start the meeting.
Good luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
Alright.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Balladeer.
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Let's go with the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Hopefully, at least.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now.
Alright, everything's being set up perfectly.
They will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
Oh, that he
Thanks
did.
to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well,
Apparently it is.
What else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
That's
you know,
not
fire
his
us up now?
not his kind of thing.
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
Is it time for a time skip again?
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Can someone else do the honors in that case?
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
Dia?
I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I
Big
should
shots?
remind you that I'm the scribe.
I
Well,
know that. So what?
The
if
scribe
you
is
want to be a
responsible
big
for
shot,
running meetings, not speaking.
then join the Academia
Fine, whatever.
for a monthly fee of just $4.99.
Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
She asked for a smile as her payment. It was very expensive.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Well,
Say something to boost morale.
are we gonna get a voice line? Let me think.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
There's Nilu. I knew you were gonna be here because you blocked me from doing this.
I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you
Maybe.
also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
How are you? Still preparing for the debate? Just like me, I'm totally not busy doing something else while the debate story is still going on.
Huh? Join you?
Yeah.
I mean, you also want to discuss something important with me?
Do you know how to boost
Yes,
morale?
Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Alhayan tells Nilo of the plan on Shindara Day. Nilo is shocked at first, but it isn't long before she's bubbling with excitement. Okay.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the
We just totally told her everything,
passionate
just like
people of
that.
Sumeru, well, that I've ever met.
What?
Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
Why, thank you.
That's right.
So now what?
I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
We need a morale boost right now.
Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
So we're doing another time
Just
skip.
remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yeah, tomorrow we are going to save a god.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now, and our actions will bring a change to many things tomorrow.
It's a grand plan and we're all super.
That's right. So, just get a good night's sleep, everyone.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Alright, it's time.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Good.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
But what do you mean recently? Who do you share your place with? Huh? Are you in a relationship, maybe?
Okay. So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Yup. Here goes. Come on, let me time skip. I know it's happening. Victory Road. Wait till 8. Oh no, it's gonna tell me it's cancelled again. It's gonna tell me I have to do the other thing again, isn't it? Why would you be like this, game? Why are you forcing me to jump back and forth between the two things?
Today is the Academia's Nahida Day. We can finally put our plan into action. Hatham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Okay, it doesn't seem like it's forcing me to do anything here, which is nice. So I can progress. Alright, let's go. Lots of walking though, which is eh. Oh, there was a teleport point next to it. I'm just stupid. Oh well. Mistakes were made.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Well enough.
Not really. Hyman got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you all, Hatham?
You good? You got some good rest?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After
Well,
all,
naturally,
a good
of
rest
course.
should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
No, that's your job, Paimon.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Well, I wasn't there for the meeting. I want to confirm everything again.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it.
Mm-hmm.
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
The question is, how do we do it if only the sages can operate it?
I've been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating.
And they took that and turned it
The
against
Grand
Lesser
Sage
Lord
at the time
Kusanali.
modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nyagarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia. The sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha.
Mm-hmm.
All the Darshan's researchers have their notes.
And you're slipping the one in that I made,
Academia's
I'm guessing?
grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro
When you put it that way, the plan feels a bit unrefined.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all.
Oh, what's the invisible
If precedence
side?
holds, the academia should have already started preparing for Nyagarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Alright, I'm ready. Unless I have to, you know, do the other
Let's
quest
go.
again. Please tell me I don't have to do the other one again.
Are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
I mean...
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
front door it is. Just on a casual stroll through the front door. Don't see how this could go wrong. We're going in. We're in.
Scribe?
Yeah, him.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
That's him. Calm down, Paimon.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for.
Well...
And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
That isn't looking good. We were noticed.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
Well...
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think.
Let them come up with an explanation.
Sages search for you.
Because why would you need to come up with an explanation if if the other one can come up with one?
So, from the start,
And the entire Torch clan is here, huh?
looking for you, but this traveler, and you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh.
You found me.
Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
Yes, and I'll leave because we're busy. Very busy.
It's nothing.
We're about to break your magic console.
Right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
Alright, let's go. We're in. We're in.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with.
Good. I'm asleep
That is
now.
the
Alright,
so-called
Rob, you do
pride of a
that.
scholar.
Thanks for being here.
If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuse.
Yeah, they make it for us. They do it for us, which is really
We shouldn't
nice.
waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity.
Right.
Let's
We
go.
still gotta free a god. A god needs to be saved, and we're doing it, and the academia can't stop us. We're in. We're doing our thing. Hopefully nobody will notice what we're doing. This can't possibly go wrong.
Is this the academia's library?
Huh. Okay.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Tevat.
Well, I'm sorry, but Rob already left, probably.
Through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
Well, of course it
The
is.
Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now.
I'm the best at acting natural. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, my team is gone! I'm all alone again! No! Hey, what was that for? Wait, Will? I am not Will, though! Hello! Don't mind me, just passing through.
What's this platform for?
I'm guessing that's the terminal in there, right?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Or that, okay.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
Okay, we gotta see if the Great Sage leaves. Once the Great Sage is gone, then we can go in.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there?
Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan.
And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Ooh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
But it's probably our best bet.
However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint.
Oh!
If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Okay, we're kinda busted.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Oh no. This is not going according to plan.
Tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
So we meet again? What do you mean again?
I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you've heard of us.
It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
Let's talk.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand.
Oh, I can definitely make a reckless stand. I could kill you all easily.
Please, follow me to my office.
I could kill you all easily if I so wished. Because you don't have a vision, and I do. Actually, no, I don't have a vision, but I don't need one to use the elements. You ignoring me, dude? Oh, he's ignoring most of us. Probably. Okay.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
Should I kill him? Let's wait a second.
Traveler, what did you wish to discuss with
But
me?
I'm all for it.
Today is Nagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
The Fatui are not to be trusted.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Well, I guess you're too dumb to reason with.
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
A gnosis?
Worthless.
What?
Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work.
Wow.
Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
Again,
If
no,
humanity
stop.
can obtain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
Yeats' Bible. He's not gonna believe in it. Because he has his own god to create.
In the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight.
Azar,
For
you're
our
an idiot.
nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to
Say it's the
realize.
pinnacle of human wisdom, but in the end, you're still relying on a god.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
What about Lesser Kusanali? It's not like Sumeru didn't already have a god of its own.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do?
Wow, that's insulting. Well, we're here to rescue her, so...
Fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods?
She's still pretty young for a god, okay.
We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata, though I may have personally not
That's it.
seen
Oh
our
no.
forefathers
Todd's getting
bore witness
upset.
to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
Whew.
Justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
I don't know what I can say or do. The arrogance of the scholars. Wow.
As per your
Yeah, why would
judgment,
we
Grand
listen to
Sage,
him?
They are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Huh?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble.
I'll Hatham.
That reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
This is a trick, isn't it? No, this is a trick. He wanted me to record a knowledge capsule thingy.
We finally started to trust you!
This is a bluff, isn't it? I'll Hatham, you're bluffing for us right now, aren't you? And in that knowledge capsule is the thing that I recorded, whatever that was. I'll Hatham you.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
That you're gonna predict...
Just like science.
Yeah, you're gonna try to
With the
predict my
Akasha's
movements now, huh?
calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself.
Wow.
To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
When you say dishonest persons, does that also include your General Mahamatra?
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Well,
Despicable.
I hope this is still going according to plan.
Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Oh. Okay, that didn't work. Azar's still alive.
Your entire plan. Very well. I will spell things out.
Oh no.
First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Rebat.
Yeah?
However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Oh no, he's on to us!
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. Investigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Yeah, but we were sneaky about it.
Your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work.
Well...
Sneak into the Academia on Niagarbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward.
Why are they on to us, actually?
According to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
I don't think he knows about the Eremites
You'll see me
yet.
as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
Yeah. You're so happy about making a god.
But you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Okay, they're all dead. Am I gonna have to fight as the Traveler? Can I not use my combat team? Oh no, we get a cutscene even. Cutscene? Hello? What are you doing? Did you use a divine knowledge capsule? Oh my god, you idiot. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why would you do this?
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
This is not a smart idea and you know it.
You traitor!
I'll hate them.
The most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Whoa! Yeah, again, that was not a good plan. These divine knowledge capsules are not very safe to use.
He has gone completely insane.
Why would you do this?
Take him to the Matra and exile him.
Why are we not just killing them? We are so much stronger than these people.
To the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
I could easily take them all down.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Niagarbaha Day. We may
No.
begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
I guess we're all being captured now. Oh? Oh, you sneaky... That was planned, huh? Oh. Oh, you are a smart cookie after all. Paimon, shut up. That's enough, Paimon. I don't think the guards can hear us anymore.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
Marvelous. Not bad, but worse than mine.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
That was close. We can relax for the time being.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar.
So that's why I didn't kill them all. I could have easily done it, but I wanted to get captured.
Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Alright, let's review what we discussed during our strategy meeting. You know, the one that got skipped.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Triple D. Wow. Alright.
From that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
I'm in there now.
Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
Because it's important.
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them.
And once I'm locked up, they
Once
might
the
become
Traveler is
careless.
imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Yes! I can't believe this actually went so smoothly then.
Tricky plan, but Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
And how do I do that?
My job is to wake up Nahida. Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors.
So it's perfect
I'll
for a
work with
stealth
Ramon's
mission.
scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal.
Also, no getting
Once
out.
you're in,
We are
get as
busy
close
being
as
in
you can
here.
to Lesser Lord Kusanali and
We
try
got
to
plans
connect to her
inside.
consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, she'll wake up, don't worry. I'm sure she will.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified.
Uh-huh.
I thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
No, because they control the Akasha normally. That wasn't because of their carelessness, but their arrogance. They think the Akasha is completely under their control, but this one isn't. Forget I said that, god damn. Alright. We first need to find the place with the best signal in this room. Then we try to connect with Nahida.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
Is it time for the emergency food now? I guess it is.
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Is the signal better over here? Oh, it's very good over here. There it is. Investigate.
Whoa, it's Mora. Ooh, Mora. No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
Not a lot of blinking action going on over here. Ooh. Starting to blink again. There's something.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
It's gonna take a moment, Paimon. Don't worry. Aha! No? Man, it's really hard to find a strong signal in prison. Hey! Trying to find a signal here. Ooh. Aha! There's something.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Is this a prison? Well, yeah. Oh, true, we do have some books. You know, it's actually pretty generous. They locked us up, but we have a lot of stuff to read. At least they're giving us some reading material. Really, really nice. What about here? I think we found something. This should be it. Do we have a signal?
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It's faint, but I have a signal. Prepare to connect with her consciousness right now. Say Yakuza, but I want to read Yakuza. Fire is lit. Alright.
Please work.
Come on, Nahida. Nahida? You there? Is this a realm of consciousness? Do we find her? There she is! Nahida's not moving. She really has sealed off her consciousness. I need to think of a way to wake her up. And there's a barrier. What is this? It looks like some sort of barrier. Is Nahida using this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world?
Nahida!
Voice acting! Main character voice acting? Hello? How rare.
Hey, Nahida!
Dang, she isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me. Can we break through the barrier? We're incredibly powerful.
When did it first start?
Oh!
Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born.
Oh? Click to continue? Oh, autoplay doesn't work here, huh? There's no autoplay.
I want to become a worthy Archon.
Break the fourth wall.
So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
She's trying so hard.
But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Why do you feel so bad? Well, it's obvious why you would feel bad for her.
Nahida!
MC voice acting, how rare. What now? Is there really nothing I can do? But she's right. She's right here in front of me. I can't just give up like this. I had already left her behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again. Oh shit, we're doing stuff. Main character powers activate. Come on.
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them?
I mean, shouldn't everyone?
Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed?
Oh my god, of course you are needed. Don't you know that we are here to save you because we need you.
Really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom,
Oh.
you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar.
Very good question.
You're right, though.
Hello?
I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Hello? Also, that is good. Come on, Nahida. Oh my god, we're actually breaking it. Breaking through!
Nahida!
Strong boy!
Nahida?
Hello!
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
To rescue you, obviously.
Rescue you. Are you alright?
So much main character voice acting!
It's just...
Such a rare
when I
event.
think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
Good. Channel your anger, your hatred.
You should have been angry ages ago.
I am pleasantly surprised by the amount of main character voice acting we're getting. And then there was Paimon.
Oh, you're back! How's everything?
She's awake. Nahida is awake.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing!
So, what's the next step?
To wake up Nahida. Paimon was listening for any sounds outside.
And?
We were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarbaha day stuff?
I guess they finished entering all the knowledge capsules.
Yep, so that means our next act is...
Imagine hugging the fire. Alright. Time to get out of here. Are we just gonna break out of here without any effort?
Nilo, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
Let's go!
Alright. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject.
Good.
But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Are you single? I think she is, but why are you asking?
Everything's going to be fine.
Alright. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back.
Oh, she's already helping us. She's already in on the plan.
It's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
So how is her performance gonna help? Oh my god, I'm playing as... Alrighty then. I guess we're playing as her now. Alright. We're here. We're ready.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
Oh, you will. That's gonna be a massive distraction, isn't it?
Focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
Good.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends.
We'll see what she's gonna sing. We'll see.
I really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh? How can we say no to that?
You can't. It's impossible.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
Well...
Oh, well, I guess it does sound like something the Academia would do.
I think it sounds
Far
great.
ahead. Wow.
I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Will it now? Let's hope so. Alright. Here we are.
Hey, Nilu. Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda Candy's plan is working beautifully.
Good, good. Bait them more. Bait them
We
harder.
have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
Yes, a big performance. An important performance.
You got the point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
Stage in quotation marks.
The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Oh shit. The performance is gonna be such a great distraction. Another cutscene! Okay. Distract them. Do your best. There she goes.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Everyone's distracted.
I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Right in front of the academia, right? Right in front of the people who banned it.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. All public performance in Sumeru City, locus an eye from the sanctuary, go to the city, alter immediately. Yeah, no. She's gonna get arrested for this, of course. And, yep. There they go. Oh, she's willing to get arrested for this plan. I mean, so was I. Now what? We activated the Door of Resurrection, apparently.
Huh? Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by.
Yes, all the guards are distracted! We got it! We in there!
Plan has moved on to the next stage?
Certainly sounds like it. Sounds like Neela completed her task.
It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Al-Haytham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
When he pretended that he had been corrupted? Do you remember when he rushed towards the Grand Sage? Ooh.
Oh, so that's when he did it!
Big smart!
I was too nervous to notice. Speaking of,
The smartest.
also yoinked the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
He knows how to do that stuff.
It's a time-tested trick of his.
He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic. That's why he can pull off this kind of thing.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, Paimon.
Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident.
Alright, review time!
What I remember is that Milo's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Alright, another flashback to the scene that we skipped.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again.
Mm-hmm.
With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a
Well, the
person.
Doctor's out of the picture
But
now.
this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll
Well,
make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyagarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public,
then
the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
and that information
Sounds
is...
complicated. But it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the Academia without any effort. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads.
Yeah, but what
I
is
just
the
have one
information?
question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
They'll believe anything from the
People who are
Akasha.
used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
Mm-hmm.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too.
Seems like it's practical, but yeah, I can see the problems
By the
with
way,
it.
This plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Yeah, that we
Nahida
had.
of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her.
So, us
I'm kinda
getting her
hesitant to ask
involved
her to
wasn't just a
participate in
coincidence.
dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
Mm-hmm.
All right. After the guards and the Academia are gone,
Good.
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
Ah, that's when the Eremites are gonna come in. Okay. So what are they doing now? Oh, are we gonna play as Dia now? Probably, right?
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
Oh.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
Well then.
We still need
Let's
to
do our
eliminate
thing.
the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
Then let's just not do
All
that.
they've done is to sit on their cushy
Hurry.
salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Numbers don't mean
Speaking of
anything.
which,
I
most
fought
of
so
the
many
guards who report
opponents.
directly to the six sages belong to the core of 30, but they have a
And I
completely
could kill
different
almost
reputation.
any opponent with Zhongli alone.
Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach him a good lesson today.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
One can hope.
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
Oh?
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
Oh, Isaac? Pretending to be Lesser Lord Kusanali, is that what I'm getting?
This outfit.
Oh my god, you look perfect.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isaac? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Great cosplay, my friend. Great
Relax.
cosplay.
Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Huh.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
You do that,
They're
Isaac.
here. I can see the Academia guards.
Okay, it's time. Well, are you ready?
It's time, Isaac. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Run! Run, child! And don't look back. There he goes. What a cutscene.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Hide behind the house. If I hide in the field, I have to cross the path. And he would probably see me. Ah, damn it, there's another one.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
I guess we can only hide towards the left.
Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next?
Again, only one thing to do, return to the position behind the house.
The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Keep waiting.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
Alright. Stealth mission proceeding smoothly so far. Oh, we've been caught.
Lord Kusanali is over there. Stop!
Okay, now run.
Lord Kusanali, how did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
Towards the field.
Oh, how is this possible? There's also an Academia guard here. Oh no.
And you've been caught. He's like, he's caught by the guards, mission failed. Well, what was I supposed to do differently there?
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
Okay, I guess the field is a bad idea.
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
But there would also be a lot in the city, so I guess we'll go towards the Grand Bazaar?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her!
Grand Bazaar it is.
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Alright, progress?
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
And they're all in the Grand Bazaar.
This place is... Why are you all here?
There are two entrances here, right? What if they now seal off both entrances?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on?
And here comes Robin!
I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
We did set you up, and what we're planning is none of your business.
That was rough. I almost got caught.
Well, we did get caught once.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Indeed.
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
Oh shit. And now you're gonna die. Reinforcements are here. So what are you gonna do now?
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
Yep.
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Combat, as deer I'm imagining, with some friendly NPCs to fight alongside me. No! Cutaway, okay.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbaha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual.
It's quiet, too quiet.
Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one?
Oh, he's realizing how screwed he is.
Guards!
Oh, you are so screwed, Azar.
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Yeah, you should have an ominous feeling because you're screwed.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that.
And then they're gonna... Oh, now they're gonna open it.
Right now...
They're gonna open her isolation chamber.
Many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on?
Open it.
Lord Kusanali somehow escaped. Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her?
We are about to.
The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands.
Yeah?
What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air?
Well...
Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Oh shit. You realize we messed with you, huh? The ban on performances, right?
Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately.
It says entertain her immediately in the text box.
Information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message?
Well, you issued it, just under a different name.
That Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Even if I figure it out,
What happened to your big brain now, Mr. Grand Sage?
Confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status.
Yes!
Have you been to the sanctuary of
Open the sanctuary!
Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped.
Confirm? No, I haven't.
Then let's do that.
It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves,
oh
then
shit.
how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
Well, if you go back on your word like that...
Sage, I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Well then.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Good. Open it up. See what
Yes,
good that
Grand
does
Sage.
you. Grand Sage Azar arrives at the sanctuary of Surasthana alone.
Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately.
And detain her immediately.
How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it.
You're screwed because you're opening it.
Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
What a comical sight is
They appeared again. What is this? That wasn't voice acted for some reason.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
And yet you all suck.
Have you been waiting for a chance like this?
Oh yeah.
The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
Well, that you were.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
If it's for the greater
People
good.
Changes are. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to see.
Oh shit, you're about to be
As for
tortured.
the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
Well, you don't have to. You can be...
No.
You can be tortured.
I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment
Oh shit.
in the name of a god?
Oh shit. Oh, and we're back to us.
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going out there.
I want to know too.
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
Don't think like that. We must trust our friends.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
Nah.
Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this.
I'd rather not.
When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Oh. I guess we're out. There.
Comes your savior.
How is you? Thanks for the rescue.
Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us.
You were scared out of your wits just a moment ago.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Well, thanks for your assistance.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
Okay.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
How are things going outside? How's Nahida?
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of.
Alright, good, good,
Corps
good.
of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses. But we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
Doing his thing, you know.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does.
Oh, shit.
Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened.
Oh, something weird's gonna happen. That all sounds amazing. We managed to rescue her.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know?
But it feels like it's going too smoothly. I think it's about time for the Balladeer to crash the party.
See you around.
He's totally gonna crash the party. This would be a good spot to end it, but now I'm just so close to wrapping this up. I do still want to go up here and free Nahida. We'll wrap it up after this. After this segment, we'll wrap it up. Well, she's free. We did it! We done did the thing.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
We finally meet, Nahida.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize.
For what?
During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for
Don't
me.
worry about it. You've also helped us a lot.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends! Thanks, you too.
So now what?
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world.
What,
The
that's...
concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
The Academia's God creation plan.
This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
Yeah.
Okay, with you here, I'm unsure that everything will work out.
Surely it will, right?
There's one more thing.
Oh?
What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
Yes! I've been waiting for this. Finally.
Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
As you should.
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
This is knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their God creation plan. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god.
Well, we will need to hurry, but we will have to hurry next time.
Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it.
Good.
First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permission.
Yes!
The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon. After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparation.
Oh, that we will.
If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
Oh, we will be in for a tough fight no matter what, I believe.
Might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Alright, I will wait right now, just in case there's special dialogue. Like the same day, or does it have to be the next day? Alright. So there's no special dialogue here. Let's grab my achievements real quick. And then we'll think about who we are going to raid today. There we go. Oh, one more thing over here. And yeah, next time we will wrap this up. Wrap up the story quest we started. And then maybe if we have the time, we will wish for Nahida. It depends on if we have how it goes timing wise. I've decided that's how I'm gonna make my decision, whether I save up for Mahjongli or try for Nahida. It all comes down to how the time of the next stream is gonna go. I think that feels like a fair enough approach, right? Probably. So, without any further ado, let's find someone who would potentially enjoy getting raided. And then, we will raid that person. So be sure to stick around for the raid, because you're gonna get some extra channel points, which you can use for all kinds of stuff, as Tord demonstrated by throwing stuff in my face. And yeah, let's see. I guess we'll just raid Alex today. Don't need to think too much about it. Let's go, set this up, and we'll go over there. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this Genshin stream. I know it's not the most popular game on the channel, but I do enjoy playing it. I seriously do. And I hope to see you around in future streams as well. So yeah, let's share some love with Alex, and I'll see you around next time. Thank you also to those lovely people who are watching this as a VOD. Your support is of course also greatly appreciated. And I would like to see you around live in the future, if you can come around to be there live. But yeah. For now, thank you for watching this, and until next time, bye!